guess if you could, whoops. Sorry about that. My microphone, I start talking and I realize my microphone is like, I don't know, 30 centimeters away from me. And I'm like, nope, not a place where it's supposed to be. So very sorry about that little hit thingy, whatever. So, hi guys. I just came back from store, so because I felt like I could use some little snacks. So while I throw my lemonade to the balcony to cool down a little bit. Oh no, I clicked wrong. And I almost feel like sneezing, but of course, now that I recognize I have to sneeze, I won't sneeze, so. Choice of being human, everyone. Oh, no, please stop. So, yeah. Hi, everyone. Hi, Samantha, Wolfstorm33. Hi, Golddragon. And hi to everyone else who were saying hi around when the stream was actually supposed to start. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? I've had a little bit of like couldn't say a lazy day. I've been very productive today. I finished up the update video, which some of you guys have probably already seen in your subscription box and maybe even watched it. And then I finished a picture and posted it on DeviantArt. And the picture that I finished was actually the picture that I've been working on. I worked on a previous stream where I was drawing. Thank you, Mylas. I hope I'm not buzzering your username too badly. And hi, Ivy Frost. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, sorry if I sound a little bit exhausted. I just literally came upstairs. Or like I went downstairs, I walked to the store and came back from the store and walked upstairs. And the store is pretty much like only 5-ish minute walk away, so it isn't even that far. But like, you know, walking with a pretty fast pace, knowing that there is a stream you're supposed to start. We're living great times, ain't we? So I hope that every one of you are doing well. And as you can see, I will be animating today. For a change. Not like I wouldn't do much animating like in general, but you know. And just like before, I will soon share my screen. So please remain patient on that part. I just need to open up my stuff and yeah, need to do those kind of things. So let me put up my stream. So that I can actually share it. Or I could share it now, but I guess that you rather listen to me blabber random stuff. And congratulations, Pesto Peanuts, you made it! So I suppose you just rather listen to me blabbering while I fix the screen and whatsoever. So what I will be doing today, as most of you probably know, the topics of these streams can be found in the description. So, and in general, if you got any questions, please check the description first before asking any questions, because there are frequently asked questions there to avoid like repeated answers from coming up to people who actually come to these streams very often. So please check the description. Also, the program I'm using can be found there. It's literally the first row in the entire description, so you should see it without even opening it. Hi, Artist Cloud. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, there you can see also what I'm working on, as I just said. But as usual, I usually have a short description what I'm doing at the start of the stream. So don't worry about that. I will inform you. But if you happen to miss this information, then check the description because there is literally the exactly same thing. Although I say it in more detail, but the basic idea can be found from the description. Also, if you have any fan art or fan mail, or if you want to send just a random email saying hi, my emails, both Hotmail and Gmail, can be found from the description below as well. And if you happen to have a Skype, I have a public Skype where everyone is free to add me and have a chance to chat with me. So feel free to add it if you're interested in chatting with me like 101 whenever I happen to be logged on there. And as of lately, I've been a lot more active there. So maybe you have a very high chance of seeing me there online. And if you see me there online, please don't be afraid to come over and say hi to me, because that is literally for the purpose for you to guys have a better chance of having a chat with me without the disturbs of the stream or chat or whatever. You know, just a little sweet thing for you guys. Before I blabber too much, let me just share my screen and show you absolutely nothing. How have you been, Flare? Oh, I've been good, actually. I've been finishing off some things regarding as I moved in back to my studying city where I go to university. So I've been settling down pretty much. I still have some reports to do for my exchange, though, so those are still that I need to do. But in general, I've been very, very happy. And I don't know if you saw my updates video, but there I mentioned about that chapter 3 of Blazing Will of the Heart. I got a permission from my teacher to have that as my mini thesis. So that is also something that I'm really, really happy about. So I feel like that I'm currently living on my dream or something. Or I'm literally living on my dream, like on a very small scale, but still living there. So, you know, I would like to think I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? How have you been? And oh, Ivy Frost, I absolutely loved it. It was really, really gorgeous. Um, so what I will be doing today? Well, I will be working on Blank Space AMV, or Hector X Diana AMV, which is more familiar way to put it for you people. I have the entire thing fully sketched now, so it only needs to be line arted, colored. I may be insane enough to shade it, and then add backgrounds, and the backgrounds are literally going to be very easy to do, let me just put it that way. So the backgrounds won't be a big deal. I actually got a help from a friend, or I may be getting a help from a friend when it comes to finishing this project. So I may be getting this faster done than originally planned, which would be absolutely great. But no, but still, I'm not 100% sure what will happen and etc. But yeah, we will see. So we need a Hector layer and we need a Diana layer. I've almost forgotten how easy bits this like first sections of this AMV have been. Because I've been working on so complex movements for this AMV on the like later parts, so I completely forgot that this starts off this smoothly, so to speak. And I thought to spice it up a little bit with a little bit different colored line art. Yeah. And that's good, Pistol Peanuts. And you're welcome, Ivy Frost. Oh yeah, actually, before I get started with that, I forgot to do a thing. Okay, there we go. Oh, let me actually share the screen again before I forget, because I bet none of you would like to sit in like a having black screen. And that is totally not my intention. Okay, let's see. Question is, I'm really interested. Did you download free Adobe or paid for it? I am currently using actually paid version. And this paid version, actually, unlike other programs, Adobe has this kind of like either monthly or yearly payment, or you have to pay for your program for either yearly or pay monthly, depending on how you decide it. I pay monthly, and because I'm a student, I get these for 20 to 30 euros per month, and that includes all the programs. The same price for adult or non-student is $60, if I recall correctly. And if you're paying for only one program, I think that is $20 to $30, maybe depending on a program per month. But I've had cracked versions too before I went to school. So there are definitely like ways to find a cracked version out of them too. I'm not professional in those, so unfortunately I can't really give a tip that where you could possibly find like a proper nice version. But you get it, I hope. Hi G Young, G, and hi Yona, welcome to the stream. I have a question. What made you to draw? That is a really good question, actually. I don't remember to be like. It is probably boring and sad answer, but like, I've been drawing my entire life, and I have absolutely no memory whatsoever when I started to draw and how I started to draw. I guess it was some kind of like my grandmother probably had some impact there, but I'm very sorry. I have absolutely no idea or the reason as why I started to draw. Okay, Artist Cloud. Is there any free animation programs that you get without having internet? I'm not actually very sure about like about any like free programs. I know that Cola Cat in the Hat has like a little review over a free program, but if you want to start animating, you are not actually restricted to have only like, you're not restricted to have only like animation program. Like, for example, how I started drawing, I basically use MS Paint and Windows Movie Maker for editing the frames together. So it's pretty much like, as long as you have a drawing program and if you find something to put your frames together, that is a very good way to get started with animating. Like, just like with anything, if you want to start drawing or if you want to start animating or whatever you want to start doing, I would recommend always starting what you currently have. It is never mandatory for, like, I personally think that it's not mandatory to have the greatest and the best programs out there in order to start something. Like if you do have them, then good for you, but I don't think they are really necessary, like at all. So if you ever feel like you want to start animating, then start animating with the drawing program that you got. And for example, if you have Windows, then use Movie Maker for putting the frames together. Or if you have a Mac or Apple computer, then I think you should have iMovie. I guess that was the name of the program that comes with it. And just experiment all around. And hi, Emma. Nice to see a creep in there. Thank you for your twinning compliment, Spotted Fur Draws. Although, personally, I think that I'm not the best with tweening, but thank you. I'm still on a learning curve. But for your question, on average, how long does it take for you to complete the map part? For me, it can either take, like, let's say if we are talking about like 10 seconds map part or 7-second map part. If the movements are not too complicated, I can finish it in like 3 days. But sometimes those can, but if there are more movements and more details in the map part, then one map part for me can easily take 3 to 4 months on average to finish. The Movie Maker used to come with every Windows computer, but nowadays, if you have if you have got a Windows 8 or higher computer, like if you have Windows 7, you should have Windows Movie Maker there already. But if you have like Windows 8 or above, you probably have to download it because for some reason, Microsoft has deleted Windows Movie Maker as one of the programs that are like already installed in the computer or whatsoever. So I recommend to just search like Movie Maker on your computer, and if it doesn't find it, also keep in mind if your computer isn't in English, it also may be like in your native language, like some kind of like movie editing program or this kind of stuff. Like look it up, and if you don't happen to find it, and if you don't happen to have it, then in that case, sorry, my brain is just pretty flop. Then in that case, just like Google online, like put on Google that like Windows Movie Maker, Windows, whatever Windows you have. And usually there should appear like Microsoft web pages that offer you download for Windows Movie Maker and then some other Windows programs that used to be part of Windows before Microsoft decided that, nah, these programs are not important. Like, good job. You're very welcome. Hmm. What would you suggest when figuring out on style in drawing or learning how to draw in general? Do you think it's appropriate to learn from other people's drawings, let's say when drawing eyes? Um, I wouldn't say I have complicated answer for this, but like in general, when you're looking for your own style, try to find things that you find appealing. Like, for example, do you like fluffy things? Or do you prefer perhaps a little bit smaller paws than normally? Like, what would be the what is the word? Stylistic traits that you would like to have in your own drawing? And if you can find someone for a reference, then go ahead and maybe reference a little bit something from them, like, oh, I really like how this person is drawing this and this. Maybe I could try and give my own little tweak for it. Um, of course, there is a very thin line with like tracing and taking inspiration out of someone's, and especially if you're just like developing your style. I really recommend like trying out different things, especially things that you like or things that you would find fit to yourself, that you would find a fit to your own personality. Um, like for example, my cat style pretty much, or my style in general, started out of like, I like cute things. I like fluffy things. I like slenderish paws, or like I like very strong paw figures, and I like puffy tails. Like that was pretty much like my way to start off my style. And definitely you can like, of course, it is good that you get inspiration out of people, but completely trying out like to steal their entire style. Like sure, you may like some people's style and you like to draw in it. And that is completely all right when we are thinking about the studying process. As long as you don't claim that style of drawing of yours, like let's say that you are posting kind of like a picture that is technically highly referenced from this person, and then you're like leaving it without the credit. That is not a way to do it. And definitely different people are more or less sensitive about this. Some people are like, I don't care if you want to draw in my style, then go ahead and draw in my style. Or, oh my gosh, you can draw in my style. This style is completely mine and unique. So it's a little bit like Wild West, if you get what I'm saying. But like in general, for like a tip of starting how you want to start off with your own style, just try to mash up things that you like the most, maybe, or you would like to be part of your style. Try to mash them up and keep in mind that they may not turn out the best at the first time. So yeah, the development part sometimes takes longer time, sometimes takes like shorter time. It is really like it depends on every individual how they express it or how they feel it. How long have you been drawing? Pretty much my entire life. Or as long as I can remember, it's probably more appropriate. You're welcome, Artist Cloud. Okay, Ivy Frost, I hope you enjoyed your stay meanwhile. Or at least at this point. Whoopsie. Hey guys, sorry, let me actually quick check a thing. All right, let's get it back. Sorry about that. Rest in peace, chat. It was nice knowing ya. Who do you like more, Yellow Fang, Firestar, or Leopard Star? Um, I guess out of those three, I would suppose Yellow Fang. Like, all the three are pretty much like, they're not exactly on the same line for me, but for example, I've always found like Leopard Star a little bit interesting, like or not a little bit interesting, but like an interesting character in general, not only by her looks, but just her entire psychology. And then Firestar, even though many people complain that he's boring and such, I still like. I find him pretty reasonable character. Like I don't see much of a reason to hate on him, even though he may be a little bit lazy, or however people want to describe him, but he's a sensible character. Yeah, Yellow Fang is definitely like I haven't read Yellow Fang's Secret, so I don't know how much she is like different or the same in the main series than she is in the Super Edition. But yeah, she's really cool. Oh, hi, Fury. Welcome to the stream. I bet so. I'm doing pretty good actually, despite my brain being a little bit like, I'm tired, I've done too much today, but still being as productive as ever. How about you? And Foxtail, I think Yellow's Fang Secret is like the next super edition that is kind of like on my not exactly a to-do list, but I usually like to go there with the super editions in in order they have been published. So it would be like Yellow Fang Secret next for me. Of course, maybe probably being with an exception of the was it Half Queen's Journey? Because one of my friends said that that super edition is kind of like it's not critical when it comes to the Vision of Shadows plot, but she told me I would understand some things better if I read that first before Shattered Sky. So that may be the only exception with the super editions. But other than that, I plan on going with the super editions in order. Oh, how many map parts you got to do? And thanks. I hope I can do it, unless my brain decides to flop, but then that is a completely other story. Oh no, you have even more map parts than I do. The best of luck with completing those 8. Actually, talking about keeping my brain strong, I could actually go and check my uh Fanta lemonade, whatever I have on the balcony right now. I was wishing it would cool down, but realizing it is minus 7 out there, it may be slowly freezing. So be right back quickly. I probably shall save my soda. And also quickly for the Finnish people. All right, pastel peanuts. But as for the Finnish viewers, I especially recommend you to check the update video because I added a little special treat for you guys at the end there. Like, if you go to conventions or cons, then I really recommend to check the last bit of my update video where I will be explaining a little bit or like not explaining, but telling a little bit my plans for conventions this year. So if you're curious about it, then I recommend to check it out because that may give you some idea where you may spot me this year. Yeah, quickly be right back. I need to get my soda. Okay, I'm back with my sweet, sweet forest berries, Fanta. This tastes so good. I almost forgot about this. Hi, Crasselia. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. Have you ever done commissions, or are you doing commissions at the moment? I do commissions actually. My commission information can be found from my either from my speed paints and from my DeviantArt, or like on my speed paints, they are like there is a link to my DeviantArt page, or actually to the DeviantArt journal where you can see my commission prices and such. So yeah, I do commissions, even though they are not so publicly visible on my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh! Have you actually got the contact the person who has the last part to be completed on that map? That is so close. I'm sorry, I'm just starting to girl over it, like before it's even done. I actually like once I check through my like the most viewed map parts, I think my Devils Within Maple Shade map part is like fifth or fourth, the most viewed map part on my channel. And I was like, 2006? This has been a while. But I'm still happy with it. Although if I could redo it now, I could easily add a little bit more movement to it. But maybe I just save the trouble and just let it be untouched. This week! Oh my gosh! It's so close! Or of course, I don't want to rush them, but if they can actually finish it this week, I will love their soul forever. Well, I'm really glad to hear that. Actually, want to know a fun fact? The first parts I ever did to your Blue Star map are actually the most viewed map parts on my channel. I think it had 42,000 views last time I checked. Yeah, I probably I probably should be like the fastest animator on earth if I wish to get it like done before the completion of the entire map. Yep, Blue Star is love. Welcome back, Artist Cloud. And Blue Star's Prophecy was the very first book in Warriors that made me cry. Because most kids' death is just like sweet, sweet salt. She was even my favorite kid of the entire litter. And I'm like, why do you have to die? How many parts are actually remaining on the Blue Star one? Well, that isn't too far away from being completed either. Hi, we are the Dragon. Welcome to the stream. I swear this lemonade is like the sweetest thing I've ever drank in ages. Like, I guess I spoke about this a few streams ago. But like, even though I enjoyed my stay in Ireland, I was actually very disappointed for their like offering on lemonades or sodas because I don't drink alcohol. And well, duh, of course, Ireland is a whiskey country. But like, I was looking forward if they would have like a different kind of Fanta flavors. Just like every country seems to have their like special kinds of like different kind of like Fanta flavors. They didn't have anything different than would have been in Finland. In fact, they only had like the basic Fanta, the Fanta Light, then Fanta Light Exotic, and even with like cola, they had the basics like, well, cola is as international as it can be, but like, yeah, like basic cola, light cola, and zero cola, and maybe cherry cola, which I've actually never tasted, come to think of it. But like, that was all the options with the soda, and I was there like, well, shoot, what am I gonna drink tonight? Do I drink cola? Or do I drink Fanta? Or do I want to go to the sugarless line and actually drink Cola Zero for a change? Like, where's the options? Like, Ireland, get better with your sodas, please. Fantastic country, but Ireland, just try a little bit harder, please. Hi, Featherfly 55, welcome to the stream. And hi, Ghostfur, welcome to the stream. And how do you draw chippies? And exaggerating their body portions. Oh no, that's not a good. That is not a good thing at all. How many people seem to be at the danger of dropping, if you don't mind me asking? In the infinity map, I mean, not to confuse much of the things. Oh, thank you very much. Your part was lovely as well. Good job on that one. You're welcome. That could also be a thing. When did you send the messages? And after actually working on this, like on this AMV that has this simple style compared to my normal one. Oh boy, working on this feels so much faster than working on my the election of 1800s map part. If Nirala is listening, which I highly doubt she is, I will finish the part eventually, don't worry about it. Oh, I actually had a deadline for one map VIP for today. Whoops! Maybe I finish it after the stream, or then I just sent a message to the host like, hey, sorry, if you don't want to wait for the part, then please just kick me out. Hi, Icy Knight, welcome to the stream. 2 or 3 days ago, okay. then I bet there is definitely, if nobody is answering, then you had either the worst timing in your life, or then there is something wrong with the notification system. Did you send them just like a basic note on their channel, or did you send them a private message? Okay, very sorry if you hear me burping. That is absolutely not. I'm trying to uh, make it soundable for the stream, but I guess the carbon dioxide of my soda is slowly getting to me. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Or I probably asked that already from like people earlier, but like, yeah, how are you guys doing, and what are you doing right now currently while watching the stream, of course? Are you taking it easy, or are you drawing, or are you animating, or perhaps doing something else? Okay, then that is very interesting that it's not working in that case. I've heard that YouTube has sometimes had, or I've heard from other animators that there has been sometimes problems with that. But I would imagine that, like, judging by the list of the people that are part of your infinity map, how to pronounce things, um, most of them should be active on YouTube on daily basis, or that's like as far as I've understood it. Maybe if it's not too much work, maybe you should go and try and track them down through DeviantArt or something. Because I dare to doubt that not every single one of them should be like completely dead. And if they were, then again, just like I said before, you had the worst timing in the world, which I wouldn't really like to bet on either. Because right now there shouldn't be much of any exams anywhere, except for maybe singular exams every now and then there and there. But like, I mean, it's not like there would be completely like the busiest exam period known to mankind right now. Yeah, I suppose that's the best way to tackle the situation. Did that part have like 3 parts completed already? Okay. Oh, that is quite a lot actually, considering it only has like not too many map parts to be completed. Actually. Oh well. Okay, actually, hold up. Let me quickly check a thing. Okay. There shouldn't be a problem. Weird. Okay, maybe I just leave it there. And share my screen again. Sorry, guys. How to learn art? And also, out of remembering this silence, if you guys want to listen to any background music, just open up another tab and listen to music through there or through another music application, because unfortunately my streams do not provide music. And the only music is pretty much me being talking. So, yeah. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions that you would like to get an answer from me, then feel free to ask those questions. But before you do, please check the description below for frequently asked questions. So, or there is some frequently asked questions that I won't be answering to because the answer is pretty much provided in the description below. But if you have any other questions, then anything that the description has the answer to offer for, Um, I actually wonder, do I have everything? Okay, Artist Cloud. Good luck with your own animations whenever you get started with those. See ya. Okay, very weird. It seems like everything on my part is slightly frozen. Oh, thank you so much, Nina. Um, have fun yourself, whatever you're doing in the background. Hmm. I wonder, has Hangout done something that prevents things being played in the background? I highly doubt that. Or then it's just my internet. Is the stream bugging for you, anyone? Of course, bear in mind, if you are acknowledging that your own connection may not be the best, then of course bear that in mind. But like, I mean, in general, do you find any technical difficulties? Like, am I sounding weird, or is like, what can I come up on the top of my head? Like, is the screen a little bit static? That was the best I could come up with. I'm very sorry. Or yeah, that's all I can really come up with. Okay, let's see a little preview. I actually worry about how loud this is going to be for me. It's not moving at all. Okay, that's a very interesting twist. Okay, for some reason, my laptop is not capable of playing anything right now. Huh. I have a feeling this problem has been around before, but then again, I'm doing a line art, so there isn't much to see, but that's a little bit sad if I cannot really provide any previews for you guys because my laptop refuses to play stuff for some reason. As you can see, it only plays like one frame. Of course, this is the one way of previewing stuff, but it isn't exactly the speed. Well, that's interesting. Hopefully, I hope it's only like stream specific only and not further. Okay, since that seems to be a thing right now, I will do this thing instead for me. Oh yeah, and saving. People remember to save your stuff. Because you never know when things may get a little bit not so nice. AKA things decide to crash out of a sudden. Okay, it should be on my phone. Yep, it is. Oh, drawing round things and trying to make them actually round is probably one of the most painful things with this style. Especially the eyes. I cannot have some break in my heart. I don't wanna think I'm not alone. Even some things I never done. Don't let go to my love. Give me simple signs, baby, baby, run like I'm running to you. You're going to be why and hiding inside. Honest with the thing I just wanted for you. Open, get to your song, let me get in the phone. Moving on and won't let go. All the things that I need, all the things I do need, even make it feel so real. You can let deny you on my mind. Gonna some break in my heart. I don't wanna think I'm not the one. I can fix up those eyes. Oh, baby, baby, run, I can run into you. You've got to be fine. I'm hiding inside. I know it feels like I'm funny for you. You're lucky I try to making things right. I ain't wanna say that I want to with you. I don't see why. It's easy to be inside. I only dream. Hi, Sneaky Sylvian. Welcome to the stream. It's completely all right, Spoon. Welcome to the stream. Apua? Maybe I could nom a cookie. Maybe I deserve it after I've done like how many frames? 5. I've done 10 frames on this stream, so I deserve a cookie. You're welcome, Spoon. I'm very sorry for this rustling noise on the background. I'm actually one of those people who actually rather eat chocolate or candies instead of cookies. But this time I made an exception. I don't know if you guys know these kind of cookies that have like a layer of chocolate on top of them. Or, well, I bet there are many variations of them. But these specific cookies that I bought, I haven't had these in ages. And when these are at parties, I eat them, almost nonstop. So this time they were on a sale for like, buy two, get them a little bit like a couple of cents cheaper. And I thought that why not? So I bought 2 packages of them, one with the chocolate top layer and the others with white chocolate. So, it's so good. Oh, those sound really, those sound actually really lovely. Although I highly doubt that they were exactly s'mores, or were they kind of like trying to be s'mores but more fancy? Okay, that was really good. Let me have another one. I will probably end up eating all of this like at one standing, because like each of these packages have like, oh wait, each of these packages has like a 12 cookies. So let's see. Well, that definitely sounds like a messy cookie. I guess you like more of like, you know, so to speak, like basic chocolate chip cookies, or just like plain, what's that word? Whole, what is that word? Whole grain cookies. Or it doesn't necessarily have to be whole grain cookies, but some kind of grain cookies. Well, I guess I probably explained it a little bit weird, if you're referring to what I tried to say. Oh, it's been so long since I've heard this song. Okay, cool. So yeah, welcome to the stream to you too, Nina. It feels like Saturday to me. Even though it's Friday, I've had like I haven't had school today, once again. So I've been like productive, like finishing off my update video, finishing off a picture that I drew to DeviantArt, And that is a picture that I've been working on my last drawing stream. I finally finished that off too. And now I'm working on this. And I've like pretty much been all day inside. And the only time that I went outside was to get these cookies and some soda before I started the stream, because I honestly felt like, I'm very sorry, I could treat myself a little bit. Oh yeah, and on top of that, I also sent in an application for what is it? Anyway, to our government, and asked whether they could give me some money and help me with like living and such. Like, you know, get some support money for my rent, basically. So I also sent that application finally. So that is one of a little bit bigger responsibilities away from my shoulders for now. I still have to do some reports regarding to my exchange, but I may give it a shot tomorrow morning. Oh, hi, Daniel. You better place that door back down up. Back up? Question mark? Danny, yeah. Hi, just Harpy. Welcome to the stream. What have you guys been doing today? I just love it. There was like a 15-minute period where the chat was like dead, and now it's getting back alive again. And don't worry, Spoon, I have chosen these moderators through a very, very long thought processes. So there shouldn't be any errors or fails with choosing these beautiful people as my moderators. And when my channel is growing, I need more of them. So even more careful brain process upcoming, maybe. Maybe. Oh, look at you doing math. I was actually gonna do some Swedish today, but I did everything else than Swedish today. Is Adobe Animate worth it? I guess it depends on like how do you see about it, because for me it's pretty worth it. I really like the program. Sure, the paying system is a little bit annoying since Adobe programs are, for my understanding, the only programs right now that you have to pay for like license monthly or yearly in order to use them. So that is probably the only negative side. But that said, the latest version of Animate, I absolutely love it. They have fixed like issues that the previous Animate version had. For example, the previous Animate crashed to me a lot. And for example, if you put up the camera tool, you couldn't exactly do much edits before the camera started moving along with your edits. So they have also fixed that now you can actually put down the camera without the worry it's starting to move around. And it has done like the latest Animate has a lot of improvements that I really, really like. Let's put it that way. Nina, to be perfectly honest, when I had my CS6, it honestly worked better for me than the paid version of Animate before I updated it. And I was like, wow, Adobe. If like cracked versions work better than your actual product, then what? Now they have definitely improved it like a lot. Thankfully, because otherwise you would see me mess around with this program, it crashing pretty much like every hour or so. Yep, I got some student discount for Animate. In fact, I actually have bought every single program because we use some other Adobe programs at our school. So while I use those school programs, I also get my own benefits, such as Animate and Adobe Premiere. At school, we use Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. And basically, paying for all the programs is like paying for all the programs is pretty much like paying 3 different programs individually. So I find it a little bit more beneficial this way. So what is your least favorite type of cookie? My least favorite type of cookie must be these, we have these, I can actually throw example. We have these like a kind of like a Fanta cookies that are basically like they have a soft bottom. Then they have like some filling in the middle, it usually being orange, like orange flavor, and then having like a thin layer chocolate on top of it. And that chocolate is dark chocolate. And those are my least favorite cookies because I rarely like chocolate plus citrus fruit combinations. And also I don't like much of like a combinations with citrus fruit and milk products put together. Like I absolutely love ice cream and I absolutely love citrus fruits when they are separate, but if you put them together, then it's pretty much like no for me. As I said, like before earlier on the stream, I guess, while there was the silent period, it feels so much faster to work with this a little bit more choppier style than actual my normal style. Like I've already line arted, what is it, 12-ish frames within an hour or so, and this is maybe about the amount of frames that I do in, let's say, 6 or 3 hours with my normal style, especially if it's full bodies. So this feels like my speed of working just gone from let me just get this right from to meow. No, I have not yet played Ultra Sun and nor Ultra Moon. I'm probably planning to get Ultra Sun, but yeah, I haven't played either of them yet. Yeah, Danny knows. Do you still think, Danny, that I can just buy Ultra Sun and just skip Sun? Cool. Oh, good luck with your map part, Crystal Tail production. Good luck with everyone who is doing some shiny hunting. Yeah, it depends on the Pokemon that you want to shiny hunt. Like, I bet that restarting is probably one of the most tedious ways to catch for shiny, especially when we are talking about starters or one Pokemon that is specifically only available at that one spot. Did she eventually succeed with it? Shiny Latias is very pretty, by the way. guess the latest shiny that I've got has been shiny Eevee. On Omega Ruby. It also took a while to chain, but then again, I didn't do it all in a row. I like tried a couple of times. It's alright, Foxtail. No need to apologize. Excuse you! I do work for my shinies. What about that freaking Wingull? Yeah, I know. I wasn't looking for that Wingull. I actually wasn't looking for my shiny Kecleon either, and it just came to me with its amazing stats. Although I don't really do much of a EV training, but my point still stands. There are some shinies that I intentionally try to hunt for, like that Whirlpool and Surskit that I hunted a while ago. I actually got them both in the same chain. Like I was chaining for Surskit, and when I got the shiny Surskit, I switched to shiny Whirlpool. And yeah, I got both of them on the same day. Shinies require patience, so don't just scream at my face that I wouldn't know about it. I haven't shiny hunted for a while. How do you know that my luck hasn't decreased during the time that I haven't been playing stuff? Shiny Shroomish would be still fun though. Especially shiny Prelume. Maybe that would be something that I could hunt next. I guess one of the luckiest incidents I've had with shinies was probably with the Tailo. Like I randomly thought that, okay, I could do some shiny hunting. Let me shiny hunt for Tailo. Shiny Tailo on a 4th try. That was probably my wonderful moment when chaining with shinies. Props to you, Danny, for being patient with those chains. Hi, Isaiah123 Pink. Welcome to the stream. Why do people have around 2 to 8 tabs? I mean, you don't have to answer my question. I'm just curious. I personally had tried to have below 10 tabs, because personally, I think that if I had too many tabs open, it would slow down my computer, and especially when my computer is doing a lot of handling job with very I wouldn't say heavy programs, but for example, Animate and Adobe Premiere, for example, aren't any of the light. They are not light programs. Let's put it that way. So I don't want to stress out my laptop for having overly many tabs open while I work on stuff, for example. Hi, Revi or Silje. Welcome to the stream. You're welcome. What are you doing? Are you still doodling randomly? Yeah, I can understand. Or the dog's behaving though. Oh, that sucks. If that's your only worry, Spoon, then honestly, don't worry about it. There are some people that have changed their username. There sometimes they have to tell maybe once or twice who they are, but eventually it's very easy to catch the drift who is who. I don't know whether that was a compliment or not. Uganda Knuckles. So your dogs are really dependent on your mom, huh? Yep, the egg has arrived. Oh, Spoon, I have too many of those moments. Like, way too many. All right, Nina, I hope you had fun. See ya. Good job, Spoon. Celia! Danny! I don't know whether to be disappointed in you guys. Sounds great, Ray Michael. I hope you're enjoying your class regardless. Oh, don't you know I do know that. Let me actually take a cookie. So that's like my disappointment to you guys. Yeah, I unfortunately do. I definitely do. Welcome back, Ghostfur. Well, I guess that's the debate that can be really be discussed between UK and USA people, because, for example, in Finland, it is whatever we use. Because we are like, sure, we are told that lift and elevator are two different things, and like a subway and a metro are two different things. Well, they are not two different things, but they are like two different words for the same thing. So we are a little bit more mixed English in between. So I actually, for me, it actually depends whether I add you or not. Actually, as I've been working on the Placing Will of the Heart chapter 2, there, for example, I spelled color as only with a O, without you. All right, Celia, I hope you enjoyed your brief stay here. Ah, it's okay, Spoon. It's good that you're talking too. Because Celia totally worships Danny on daily basis. Are you really a meme lord? Okay, maybe you are. At least in our group. I bet with the other groups you have to maybe fight for your meminess. Okay, 4 more frames, and I guess that is a good point to finish this stream because I still need a shower for today. Welcome back, Celia. Nyt muiden tähden, niin olen mulle sen arvoinen. Jos mä tähän lähden, sua piilon kätke, en vaan aion olla onnellinen. Random fact, I actually don't have any bananas in my kitchen right now. That boy is struggling. The character, yeah. Welcome back, Ivy Frost. Maybe try to have a short nap, Swoon. Or then try to drink coffee or something to get your caffeine a little bit up or something. Okay, Danny. Yeah, just like Danny said that. Yeah, I do have a Discord, but I don't. But it is only for my close friends only. The only place that I actually have like free to add for everyone is the public Skype that I have in the description. So if you have Skype and maybe want to try and chat through me there whenever I happen to be online there, that is free for everyone to add pretty much. Well, I wouldn't mind if there were like few extra people, but I still would like to keep it rather like more of a how would I say, that I would have more contacts there that I actually like talk with on my daily basis rather than having a lot of random contacts that I probably have barely ever spoken to. And again, if you want to talk to me another ways, like apart from stream, like for example my DeviantArt, you can drop a message on my profile or send me a message on YouTube. I think I have you added, Spoon. I think I do. I probably end the stream after I finish this and the next frame. So I technically have finished a one section during the stream. Although I know it technically doesn't matter, but I guess for the sake of, I don't know, for being nitpicky, or I don't know. Although I have to unfortunately say that I won't be able to show the preview because I established earlier on the stream when the chat was pretty dead, or more of the quieter part of the stream, that for some reason right now my laptop is refusing to play anything. I guess it's only like the stream thing, but for example, I can't listen music on YouTube, I can listen music on Spotify, unless on phone, of course. And I can listen music on like, I can't actually even preview this animation. And when I try to do it, pretty much shows me like only one frame. And I'm like, okay, so this is how you want to play. I understand completely fine. Not really. I think this is the second time it happened to me. I think there was one stream that also had this issue. But then again, since I have only line arting to do at this point, it doesn't really bother me. Oh, no need to apologize. Your suggestion was perfectly fine. Okay, one more frame and then I think I'm done with this. Or, well, I will probably still continue this off camera, but at least I've gotten one scene out of the first of 7 parts of this AMV line arted, which is a lovely start. Considering I still want to try and finish this to the Valentine's Day, but we shall see. Hopefully I will make it. It is pretty satisfying feeling. Like, I can agree. And it is kind of also very rewarding to see something to come to life by someone else's hand. Hi, Ravine. Welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you very much, Ivy Frost. I actually may have one friend. I rarely ask people to help me with these animations or like any of the stuff that I do, but I may have one friend that has already promised that if I need it, she is willing to help me with this animation or AMV being completed by the Valentine's Day. So I probably may ask them. So I probably will end up asking them would they help me with the line arting process for starters. So I for sure could get this done, but we shall see. Yeah, it is definitely some of the traits that are really good to have in a friend. I guess I guess I have also this small little. Well, it's not exactly an attitude problem, but I have it so hardly like pressed in my head that I want things to be almost 100%ly like I want things to be 100%ly done by myself. Even though I know collaborating with other people isn't exactly a crime, but I guess it's just like I'm afraid my pride would be at the stake if I asked other people to help me out with certain things. So I guess this will be like a good experience to have. Maybe to a little bit loosen with that attitude, if nothing else. Hi, Alice. Welcome to the stream. All right, Spoon. I hope you had fun. I probably will finish this stream soon anyway, once I finish this frame. Because I also have to head off to shower. Those who joined in a little bit late, don't worry. The stream will be up maybe for a day or two, as usual, so you can go back and rewatch it from the very beginning if you really want to. Oh, cool. So you're one of the European people. Or, well, I'm also European people, but Okay, so I finished this little bit of animation here, so I think this is a good point to finish off this stream. Sorry for the people who just joined in. As I said, if you want to rewatch this stream will be up for a while, so you can do that. Those who have been watching for a longer time, I really hope you have enjoyed. And I would love to show you a preview of this, but unfortunately I can't. Because for some reason my computer refuses to play any kind of videos or play pretty much anything right now. I guess it's some kind of thing with the Hangout, because this has happened to me once before when I've done some streaming. But yeah, the animation, what I finished is basically looking like that. Although I bet you can't get too much out of it, and it's probably not even the correct speed. But that's basically the movement I finished today. Let's see, will I finish more off the camera? But yeah, this is the start for this AMV to be hopefully completed until Valentine's Day. So yay! And also before I go, I uploaded my updates video 2018 along with the plans I maybe plan on doing this year. So if you're interested, I really recommend to give it a watch. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed your stay here. And yeah, love you all and good night from Finland. Have a good day, morning, or evening, night, wherever you are. And I shall see you guys in the next stream.